Hey everybody, Paul Bray, Family Friendly Gaming, and with me is...
Teen Gamer.
And this FFG Chronicles, we're going to talk about E3 2006, the wrap-up. We're going to give all our kind of thoughts and opinions on what happened at E3 2016. You know, the big news and the games of interest. We have our the E3 portal page on the Family Friendly Gaming website up right now, so we can look at some of the games and remind us what to talk about. The big story this year was just how diminished and smaller the industry to become less games. Did you expect that?
Yeah, I did not expect that. I especially didn't expect Nintendo. I mean, they had one trailer for the new Legend of Zelda game, which they've been promising for 3 years.
Yeah, a long time.
We finally got a name, thankfully. It took them long enough. And they show us that, and they go on an hour infomercial about Pokemon Sun and Moon, talking about all these things.
Which was absolutely horrible, because who wants to sit there and watch translations happen? Along with the fact that the fanboyism was horrible. I mean, it was like Nintendo employees saying how wonderful their products are. I mean, come on. Did you really expect to hear, you know, we have the worst product, don't buy it? I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. What are some of the games that, stuck out for you?
For me, some of the games I saw was Forza Horizon 3. I mean,
oh, yeah.
Since Forza Horizon 1, we've really liked the open world racing games. We haven't got that many of them, but they've been pretty good. So
going to Australia is cool.
And then we're gonna be having there's that new Minecraft thing, but that they tried Realms before, got hacked.
Yeah. And the press conferences, we're getting to the point where we're not even sure we're going to be covering the press conferences going forward, because they seem to have a token game here or there for families. But I mean, if I had to rate most of the press conferences, it would be like R for restricted, like a 17 plus, maybe even in the video game world, AO, adult only, especially Ubisoft's. It was horrible.
Especially when they got to that game, that new South Park game that we'll never even want to touch. I mean, every other word was profane. We had to pause the press conference, wait for us to be able to skip through that part of the live stream because it was just so bad.
Now, Steep looks interesting. I just hope it's not online only. I hope we can play Steep offline.
Yeah, it's probably going to be online though, but if we get an early copy like we did The Crew, it's not only going to be like us, IGN, and a couple beta testers, so it's not like there's going to be that many people.
And there were tons of sequels this year. I mean, it seems like the originality is only coming from indie gamers. I mean, if you think about, FIFA 17, NHL 17, PES 2017, Madden NFL 17, see, we knew Paper Mario, Rhythm Heaven,
Zelda,
Pokemon. Tales of Berseria. I mean, even you can say The Last Guardian is kind of a sequel.
All the sports games have sequels coming out.
Yeah, I really expected VR to be this just huge, massive theme of the show, and it really wasn't. It was...
I mean, they had some stuff. Castle Storm VR looks cool, but it doesn't really change that much. I mean, there's that Eagle Flight game. That looks like it's going to be online only, but it looks
and then
like
there's the Star Trek Bridge Crew.
That's going to be fun. I hope we don't have to have 4 VR things for our entire family to play.
Yeah, that would be nasty. I hope that's going to be a one player as well, because that would be absolutely horrible if you had to have 4 VR helmets. That's nasty. Sony claims that they're gonna have 50
games at launch.
by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So between October and the end of December, they're gonna have 50 games. How many will be family friendly? We don't know.
Yeah, but they're probably still going to be horror, because that's what VR is going towards.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is good, because we just heard about that one recently.
Yeah.
We saw B-roll. We're going to be talking over that and putting that out there for them soon, giving them some commentary. Yeah.
So that's our thoughts on E3 2016. Do you have any final thoughts?
Not much, except for the Nintendo was small. Ubisoft had pretty much nothing. The only really good press conference may have been Microsoft, but it was only a few titles.
A few minutes
Forza.
here or there. Yeah.
It was basically everything was M except for 1 or 2 games, and the 1 or 2 games were mostly VR.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a VR system coming
or
out.
online. And Xbox has that new system out.
Yeah, it's gonna be one that'll VR.
Xbox S. I'm sorry.
The less
4K.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day.